Good morning, collective. We're back. So let's just get straight into it. I'm going to just going to do another general collective read. Okay, it's very windy out there today. Got the doors open. There's a lot of people in town, so I'll probably get some visitors today. A lot of I don't know what's going on, but people just driving around on a Saturday, I guess. Saturday morning busyness. Okay, let's do it. Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. What does the collective need to know today? What does the collective need to know today? What do we need to be talking about? Okay. Look at this. This is one of my favourite I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be agate and, I don't know, obsidian. I'm not sure. Obsidian? Is that how you say it? Or agate and, yeah, I'm not sure. But it's like a planet. It looks like a planet. Doesn't it? It's beautiful. Significant for some reason. Okay. Sacred destiny today and the crows. Coffee. Sacred destiny. What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on? What's going on that collective needs to know about? Going forward. Look at that beautiful card. Look at that beautiful colour. I feel like I might need to rearrange my table. Something seems to be a little bit like out of sorts, right? Pleasure. I think it's time, right? It's time for a little bit of relaxation and pleasure in the collective's life, you know, like all the hard work that's been done. It's time to actually get some, you know, something moving forward. Because it came out again, look, oh, this is our lot that's just come out. Going forward. It just looks like where I am at the moment, you know, everything's green and the sun is out and, you know, the path is clear. It's just beautiful. It is. Oh, look. And what's to go in that? Going forward, happiness. I love that. Look how happy those dolphins jumping together. There's a partnership here. We have forgiveness. The forgiveness in a relationship is going to open a gateway. I'm being distracted, right? So focus. This is focusing. Or, yeah. So this is also focusing on the goal, right? See that leopard looking up? That's following the guidance, that's following spiritual guidance. And it's like he's got to get to the top of this mountain, but he's got to follow this, he's got to follow the guidance of the Holy Spirit to get him to the gateway. Well, they're getting to a gateway, but there's an order for this forgiveness, to reach out. Reaching out. What is distracting me? Reaching out. Let's see, it's reaching like for the moon. This is reaching out for forgiveness. This is like forgiving the self. When I was on my walk this morning, there was some souls that were trying to connect with me that, are finding it difficult to move on because they haven't forgiven themselves, or they haven't forgiven those that may have done them wrong. And they were reaching out to me like on my walk, like, and there's this specific spots where they often come up, and they just said they can't, they're stuck. I said to them, like, just, you're a spirit, how can you be stuck? Can't you go anywhere? Like, but, they need to connect, and I've said that, need to ask the Holy Spirit, ask Jesus for your guidance to find the way out, because they can't find, they're like stuck souls in between the ethers, and they're quite often the same ones keep coming up. These are people from the past, look, and I've just got on my cup, I just noticed these people. Now this is Vincent van Gogh and a woman, so this is a couple here on my cup. There, and like these are people, like one of the people actually said they died right here, right on this spot where I'm doing my readings. I feel like, yeah, these are sort of like, these are people like from settlement times, there's somebody else that keeps coming up, and they keep saying, this is our settlement, But see, they need to do the forgiveness to be able to find the gateway, to be able to move on with spiritual guidance. But they've got to focus, right? So in order to find this gateway, you have to follow spirit to get to the gateway of heaven, right? To be able to move forward in happiness, because oh, hello, how you doing? Sorry about that. Somebody finding it difficult to get into the compound here. Okay, now where were we? Lost souls, and that's funny because we're talking about lost souls, and then the man just come to the door like a lost soul, and he couldn't find his way into the building. So it's like, that's funny, it's like that, right? So we've got all these lost souls that like need to forgive themselves and others to be able to get to the gateway and the guidance to get to the top of this mountain. This leopard is looking up to the Holy Spirit to get to the gateway. Well, it's like, actually, it's the forgiveness of the self and others to be able to get to the gateway, to come through the gateway, to get to the mountain and enlightenment. This leopard is enlightened by like ancient times. So there was somebody there coming through from ancient times, you told me this morning as well. And this mountain is ancient. And he's looking up. Yeah, it's like the unicorn has gone through the gateway. What is significant of a leopard? A cat. Significant. You've got the dolphin. The dolphins the unicorns and the cat, the leopard. The leopard never changes its spots, is what's come to mind. Or a leopard cannot change its spots. A leopard cannot change its spots, because what I was also thinking about this morning when I was on my walk and I was talking to these people, or the spirits, and what was coming to mind, because quite a lot of some of the energies that come up to me can be like negative spirits. Like they've you know, yesterday somebody said that they'd killed lots of people, and you know, like, so they're stuck in that energy. And when it's talking about focus and leopards not being able to change their spots, and I was like questioning about you know, how when you cross over to the other side, you can get stuck in this realm when, if you're still in that low vibrational energy. So some of these energies get stuck in that limbo area, and some of them find it very, very lonely, and just want to talk. They want to find their way. They get lost. They can't escape the space, because these energies always pop up to me like in the same spots, right? Whereas other energies can move about, you know, and they can turn up in lots of different places, you know, on the other side of the world, you know. And when we're talking about like this leopard not being able to change their spots, it's like they're still in the same energy when they're crossed over. So they can hang around in a space and become an annoyance to people that are still alive, you know, because they haven't been able to move on, because they haven't forgiven themselves and others. Yeah, old souls. So they're asking the old souls. So the leopard's looking up to the old soul, or the old mountain. The old mountain is ancient. Somebody also said they'd known me before. They knew me. I often get that. They've either known me like in the living world. Sometimes they don't give me their names, you know. Or ancient past lives. And what I got this morning was ancient past life. Because this person said they were from ancient times, and that's giving me this mountain leopard energy. The unicorn spirit holds the gateway because of the high vibrational energy of a unicorn, magical, and that can open gateways. That's the collective unicorn energy, opening gateways to other realms, so that people can move forward. This is what the collective are, helping people get onto the right path to open a gateway to the next level, higher realms, seeking happiness, Well, happiness is there, right? It's just there. Because it's there, it's like on the path. It's the journey, not the destination, right? The journey, like this happiness on the journey, right? It's how you, it's how you move in the living world, you know? It's how you move. And if you can, you know, like if you can forgive and move on in this realm, then it's going to be easier to find the gateways to the higher realms on the other side. It's deep, huh? It's deep. So, yeah, these people, especially like from settlement time, because it was just like chaotic, and they told me that this morning. It was just chaotic with a lot of deaths here. That people haven't been able to move on from. They're stuck in it. So they're stuck in this time. You know, and this sort of like has given me, you know, like colonial sort of, you know, I mean, this is Vincent van Gogh's little room here, right? This is actually like my room here. You know, it's small and it's humble, but it's, and I'm, you know, like it's still got all the energies, well, not a lot, because I've cleared a lot when I moved in, but they come and go here. I went past and I walked past the old convent here this morning, and I stopped, and it was for sale, it's sold. I thought, oh, I would like to have gone in and had a look before they sold it, but I never got the opportunity because I didn't realise it was actually for sale until yesterday. But anyway, I went past and the sign was saying that it was sold, and but I just stood outside and there was some energies popping up there. There always is in that area, you know. Quite often it can be quite negative, and they tell me to go away, you know. What are you doing here? Why are you here? Why are you here? That guy. I go, well, I've got just as much right to be here as you have. And why haven't you moved on? Because they're stuck, right? They're stuck because they haven't forgiven themselves or others for what may have gone on. You know, the convent wasn't such a great place for people, children. You know what it was like in those days of hierarchies and, you know, like those whipping people into alignment, that sort of shit. Okay, let's see what Spirit's got to say to us. Hierophant. So that's given me that convent feel too. You know, like this has given me, like, you know how you got the high deacon, you know, the institution. This is an institution holding on to the keys, so they believe, the keys to life, the keys to these lost souls. They feel as though they have the authority to keep people stuck. Because they want that power, right? So I keep getting these institutions coming up in my readings. And this is definitely like a religious sect here. Just wanting to reign over these poor souls here. Holding the key to this power. Gosh, I haven't even got the cards out of the box yet, and it's just coming. It's just popping out. These institutions just keep popping out in my readings. Past and the past. I want to be able to move on. Even the movie that came up on. I watched a movie on Stan last night, and the movie that came up, it was a colonial in America story, you know, with the battles between the Indians and the white people. Colonialists and the soldiers and and you know, like it was right in the way they told the story, and how how that battle was, it just kept going, you know, eye for an eye, backwards and forwards, people killing more people, and people killing more people on that side, and people killing more people on that side. You know, that tit for tat, that's where it has to stop. And that's where this forgiveness comes in. Because that tit for tat attitude, and that, you know, like wanting that higher power, being the institutions, is what kept people stuck. Moving forward. So we're moving forward now from this, the Ace of Cups. Look at that, love. Moving forward in love. Spilling. The cup runneth over. And the Knight of Swords. Coming fast. This could be an air sign. Or the authorities, police, like. I don't know, it's weird because, you know, this is on moving forward here, because what's weird is that, yeah, we've got this fast motion here, fast movement, but then it's like it's stopped. But it's flowing over though. The river's flowing fast. It could be where the love is. This is the love, but this is like, maybe this is the water that's going into the cup. The water that's going into the cup. Like the spirit of the water. It could be water spirits. Water spirits moving fast. Water spirits. The air. Air and water we got here. So it's like clearing the air, right? With love and warmth. Clearing the air with love and warmth. And this is what I'm getting with the going forward with that warming of the sun there and that yellow on the path. It's like the golden path to happiness. The golden path to happiness. It's like the yellow brick road. But there's a mixture of air and water here. And the sun, fire, elements, earth. With the pentacle, it's like, this one's got the pentacle, that's like the earth sign, right? Fire, earth, water and air. So we've got all the elements. And the flowers at the bottom of the lotus lilies is that new life, you know, like the blooming of the flowers. Happiness. Balance of abundance. On a new beginning, the new path, going forward. Happiness. I feel like I just keep getting the same messages over and over again about this. Happiness, moving forward. Stability. We have stability with the Four of Wands. And look, we have an Emperor. This can be the collective or an emperor coming to the collective with stability and happiness. Love, moving fast, coming into love, stability, happiness. It's like a happy home. This is nice. Clearing the energy, right? Clearing away the past with this forgiveness. Forgiveness here, it's like clearing away all those old past negative energies, those old past negative energies. because we're helping them to move on, right? So that we can clear the path. It's like having this gateway with the unicorn here. What I'm getting here in this, it's like having a whole lot of old dusty suitcases packed up against the door, so you can't get out or in. You know what I mean? I'm just getting that in my mind's eye. You like having, or like only one way in, but then it can't flow out. Like having the front door open and then the back door closed. At the moment, I've got them both open, so the air's flowing through. But what I'm getting in the mind's eye is what's been blocked. It's like a blockage, and it's like having this back door closed with a whole lot of old dusty suitcases piled up, and old stuff like piled up against the back door. So there's only one way in or out, and it's the way in. But it's like coming into a building and then just being stuck there. And this is what we're talking about the stuck souls, the old souls. They need to move all those old suitcases and old bric-a-brac and everything that's piled up behind the back door so that they can flow out. It's like clearing that blockage like in your intestine, you know what I mean? It's got to come out the other end. Goes in one way, but it's been getting stuck. Like, so those old souls are stuck in that old past because they hadn't been able to forgive themselves for the things that happened in those early days. And I just keep getting drawn back to, like, because I'm in this space, right? It's like the colonial times. Okay, people are not forgiving. You know, like the people have to forgive themselves and others, and forgive others, right? So that those suitcases can be moved on rather than holding on to that past. And so that, you know, like it's boinging out, you know how dolphins do, like that, you know, like they move and there's flowing and there's the happiness. And so this is what's happening here. All that old energy has been washed out. Forgiveness. Forgiveness of this broken stab wounds, you know, like this is people murdering each other and over resources. It's a 3. Significant somehow. It's in the upright, so this is the broken heart. This is the stabbed heart. Multiple times. Multiple stab wounds. Oh God, I just got an awful vision then, and I actually felt it, like, oh my God. Sometimes spirit, you know, like you have to give it to me like, like that. This is forgiving those stab wounds, you know, to the heart. It's like I literally just felt that. It wasn't so much you know, it's like hearing it and like the sound and the actual feeling, but without the pain, you know what I mean? Like the feeling, but not with the pain. And I'm just getting the feeling of the blood pouring out. Somebody being stabbed 3 times here. Gateway. Wow, there's a lot of cards come out there. Oh, look. No swords. There was somebody here who told me they died in a sword fight, an actual sword fight. We got. So this came out in 2 piles here. So we've got a King of Cups. So there's a King of Cups here that is in remorse. Okay, sad. Just felt a real cold go over my body. I can smell the lollies. Did you just hear that kid saying, can I have a lolly? And then I can smell. I mean, this is out on the street, right? I can smell lollies. What is that? I smell lollies. That's weird. This King of Cups is very sad and in regret. And then over here we've got Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands in the upright. And then we've got a Queen of Swords in the reverse. So we've got a Queen of Wands here who is actually in the upright and is strong and passionate and knows what direction they're going in, right? Strong energy. Strength with the Leo here. And then we've got a Queen of Swords. This air sign who is like bitter and jealous. But we've got justice and death. But we've got justice and death, so this is over. So justice is here. So it's like there's a jealous energy. There's a women here. We've got a strong woman in the upright, and we've got a jealous woman in the reverse, bitter. And I'm feeling like this is what's going on here. There's this is the stabbing. Wow. But there's justice here. This is over. And it was to do with the King of Cups. So it's like there was 2 women and one of them was jealous of the other, and that's what I was just feeling. That, oh my God, I'm really cold now. And that's why this King of Cups is so sad, because the bitter of somebody that wasn't chosen by the King of Cups. Like, took out the Queen of Wands with the 3 of Swords. But there's justice here now. this is over, but this is an old story. This is why all this forgiveness and these lost souls are coming up. This is an old story of stuck energies here in this particular place. Wow. Got somebody in their head, King of Swords, in the Moon, and a King of Wands, and an Empress. So somebody been stuck, imprisoned, in the dark, imprisoned in, yeah, that's the stuck energy that I'm talking about. Those lost souls that hadn't forgiven, right? And that's why they're imprisoned in the darkness, imprisoned in, like, being stuck in specific areas, like they're either attached to a building, or, you know, like when I go out there walking around and that outside, and they always come up in the same spot. And we've got a King of Wands here and an Empress. So this King of Swords here has been stuck in this, stuck in their head, stuck in darkness, stuck in low energy because of a King of Wands and an Empress being together. And the Ace of Pentacles and a Queen of Cups. Because this Knight of Pentacles is given an offer. Oh, wow. So what I'm getting here is this King of Wands here is the Knight of Pentacles here, who is giving an offer, the Ace of Pentacles, to a Queen of Cups, who is the Empress. So an Empress here, who is a Queen of Cups, you know, that's like a motherly, you know, gentle motherly figure, who makes sense that it's the Empress, is giving an offer, the Knight of Pentacles, who is this King of Wands, who is also this Emperor here. So we've got that, and this is where the stability of the love and that's coming in. And this King of Cups up here is in regret, because they missed an opportunity, because they were stuck in their head and stuck in darkness. This is the King of Swords. So this has gone now from the past to the present. Now the reason why it's coming in, and this is what's opening up the gateway for the present, because these old energies are letting go, or we're allowing them to let go. And this is like, you know, when people go through the dark night of the soul, and they're actually letting go of that past history that is connected to their bloodlines. And so in letting that go, which this King of Cups here, you know, being in the Five of Cups, kind of has missed out to this King of Wands, who this King of Cups here is also the same person, the King of Swords, in their head, stuck in the dark. That's why they're in the Five of Cups. The King of Wands here, however, is the Emperor, who has moved on and forgiven the past, and now can move forward in bringing an offer to the Queen of Cups, who's the Empress. And this is the King of Wands here. yeah, and so this is the justice, right? Um, so this is like a family lineage thing, like. So what I'm getting now is the woman who is the Queen of Swords in reverse, who are seen to have taken out the Queen of Wands with these three of swords, right, like literally. And there is actually a legendary story about this jealousy about a man, right? So this King of Swords here, who is stuck in the darkness in this Eight of Swords, is of that lineage. It's of that bloodline. So that King of Swords ancestor is the Queen of Swords. Wow, how interesting is that? And the King of Wands is the ancestor of this other Queen of Wands, who was this, upright, strong, matronly figure, I see. But she's passionate and powerful. But see, this is why this Queen of Swords here is jealous of her and the attentions that she got from the Emperor, the man that ran the house. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the whole story here. Shit. There was so the story goes is when I moved in here, they told me about there was they said it was a nun that was murdered by like a barmaid that was here. I don't know how. Like that, this is getting a stabbing here. It could be another, but no, it's definitely getting a stabbing. But what I then got later on was that she wasn't actually a nun, but she was a nanny. It's so interesting. She's a nanny, she was a nanny, this Queen of Wands. But she was strong, right? And the wife. Oh, wow. Is like her character was more like, she didn't like have the confidence. She was jealous of the nanny. I can't see any children here. This is weird. So the Queen of Wands was like more authoritative and confident, that's why she's the Queen of Wands. She's confident in herself and she knows how to get shit done, right? And that's what makes her the Empress. But this is like down the lineage. This Empress is her bloodline. This is like in the, who's here now? Oh my goodness. This story is just going off. It's coming out. I'm going to have to go back on the story and actually write it down. I might have to give it to the owners of the property here so they know the story. So, the Queen of Cups is the Empress, who is the bloodline of this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords is the bloodline of this King of Swords, who's actually trapped in their head in darkness because they've still got the same energy of the jealous ancestor, the one that murdered, stabbed to death, Queen of Wands. So that's his ancestor. Don't ask me, you know, how that went down the line, because that's not all, I haven't got the whole, you know, that's too much, right? I mean, I could find those things out, but that I'm not going there. So anyway, but now we got justice here with death, which this is over. These people are letting go because we're bringing it up right here. But got the King of Cups up here is actually in the Five of Cups. That's the energy from the Emperor here, or the same lineage as the Emperor, who is the King of Wands. And so in this past, he's in sorrow because he's lost this Queen of Wands to his wife. Because I think, you know, like in the story of the legend is that the nun had an affair with the husband, but that's actually not the case. It was just that she was close to the husband in intellect and, you know, like communicated and, you know, enjoyed the company of each other in an intellectual sense. And the Queen of Swords, who was the wife, didn't have that same connection to her husband because she didn't have the same intellect as the Queen of Wands. But you can see how this story is now coming to an end. And it's interesting that, you know, like down the lineage, that this, the Queen of Swords here, that murdered the Queen of Wands, comes out in the lineage of this king, this man that's in their head and in darkness. So they're holding the same energy in the now. How amazing. And it's same with the King of Wands, who is the Emperor in the now. This is the King of Wands now. I wonder who this is then. I don't know who these people are. Maybe it's the owner of the building. How interesting. And, you know, like if you relate to this story, you relate to it, right? You know, like you resonate with it. It could be part of your story. It could be you, right? It could be you, it could be me. So, what's happening right now is that we have a Knight of Pentacles, who is this King of Wands, giving an offer to a Queen of Cups, who is this nurturing, motherly figure, who feels very much in the same alignment of energy as the Queen of Wands, even though those two energies are different. But, you know, then we've got the Empress here, who, you know, as we know, the Empress embodies all four of those queens. But here we've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands represented. We also have the King of Cups, who is the one in sorrow. But this offer is coming from the King of Wands, who is the past life emperor. Past life emperor. That's the lineage. Wow. So, this is amazing. This is amazing. So the husband who was the past love is the present King of Wands. He's going to give an offer. It's a slow offer, it's coming slowly, to a Queen of Cups, who is the Empress. So this King of Wands, and to join forces to make an Ace of Pentacles. This is abundance. It doesn't necessarily mean like money, although it certainly feels like that. So these are the energies, the lineages of the energies that are in the present are from those past lineages, that past story. Whether they're actually relative or not, it's the energy that they hold, right? Okay, now let's put some kipper down. This is deep, 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 right? Let's pull something on here. So let's have a look at the who this King of Swords is here, who's in the dark. King of Swords. Who's this King of Swords? Somebody held in high honour. So it's going to be... okay. So the King of Swords is actually somebody who is held in high honour. You know, like they might have a high honorary position. High honour. And the moon. Could be a Cancer. Could be an air sign. Could be Aquarius. Gemini or Libra. We have got a lot of money here. Somebody is very wealthy. So this is like a wealthy person holding a position of high honour. Now, okay, let's have a look at the Queen of Swords in reverse. First, Queen of Swords in reverse. Sad news for a main female, because they're mentally unstable. This is the Queen of Swords of the past. Yeah. Let me put these back in here so we can pull on the energies. Queen of Wands, in case they come up again, right? Queen of Wands is hope and change, because this is why this Queen of Swords didn't like this Queen of Wands, because she brought change. With the Chariot here, she came on a chariot, and hope, you know, for the better. But the Queen of Swords didn't like that. Interesting. Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Oh, wow, that was destructive. Sad. Oh, look. Oh, look, coffin. Didn't I say it? She killed it. There's the sad news. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. Look. Partnership. A good Lord in reverse. Official person. That's crazy. Yeah, death. Marriage, the gift, the living room, and expectation. And murky thoughts. So that's what the Knight of Swords was coming in. The murky thoughts about the marriage. So this was the Queen of Swords having murky thoughts about a presumed affair, but it wasn't. It was an intellectual partnership, because she had an open mind to growth and change, and that's with, yeah. Okay, so let's have a look at the King of Cups and the Five of Cups. King of Cups in the Five of Cups. This is in the house, so somebody is. This is in the house, the energy in the house. Yeah, so this is the King of Cups still holding on to this energy in the house. And it's bringing this sorrow, but there's got to be forgiveness here. So now we've got here, the gateway is the Queen of Cups, is the gateway, the Empress. Is the gateway to forgiveness. This is so amazing. You see how that door opened? I mean, yes, it's the wind, but you know, Spirit comes through on the wind. It's almost like this is the release that this energy needs, and I'm really feeling the emotion now. This is the release that this person needed. This is the man that was trapped here. King of Wands. Yeah, look. The main male. Big luck. With the Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Clarify the Queen of Cups. We've got the message. The Queen of Cups got the message. A pleasant letter. The Empress. Change. This is the Queen of Wands. Bringing the change in the now. This is something that was meant to happen way back then, but this Queen of Swords killed her. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, look. A long road. A long road to happiness and change. The change is coming. There's a King of Wands coming to, who is the same energy of the past, who is the Emperor. is coming to the Empress, who is the same energy of the past as the Queen of Wands, who is now the Queen of Cups. She's bringing change. Long time coming. With this King of Wands, who's the King of Swords? It's in their head. A good lady is the King of Swords. Just landed way up there. Good lady, King of Swords, good lady, and the moon. King of Swords, good lady, and the moon, the living room, trapped in them. This is the lady that was trapped in the living room, in the darkness, because this was story. This person's now moving on. Eight of Swords. A legal matter. So that might have been a police officer. So this is like somebody being trapped here in the living room, like this, in this building, because the King of Swords what? Hang on. Main female, a lot of money, a false person. Main female, a lot of money and a false person. Lovers. Murky thoughts. So I'm a bit confused here as to what happened. So when we got the justice, because this is on justice, it's like the wrong person's been imprisoned. But what I'm getting with the good lady in the living room, it was imprisoned in this building as a soul, right? Facing judgment with legal matter. Because, so we had the death and the justice. It's the King of Swords that were trapped here because it was the King of Cups, trapped in the building, the house, right? With the Five of Cups. What happened to the Queen of Swords? Gift. What is the gift? The justice. Gift of justice. courthouse. And then we had death, the end of a relationship. So that was the end of the husband and wife team. The wife was the one who murdered the nanny. But I don't see any children here. This is the weird part. Maybe she was a nun. People said it was a nun that lived in the building here. Maybe she's just a single woman that boarded here, because this is like a boarding house, like a, you know, it was like an inn after it was a flour mill. I'm not a full bottle on the actual history of it. So the good lady, is she here? The good lady is a rich man. The living room, murky thoughts. What happened to the emperor? A lot of money. Became a rich man. Maybe he just focused on the money. Yeah. But we've got the good lady here. Good lady in the living room. Murky thoughts. Jail. Clarify jail. Death. Somebody died in jail. Somebody died in jail. Occupation. Illness. So somebody died in jail of an illness. Consumption, most likely, because of what they did with occupation here. What about the rich man? Journey. Journey. Hope. So, hope and journey. High honour. His thoughts. His thoughts of a false person and a child. A new beginning, that is. This is going on a journey and hope for a new beginning away from this false person. So it looks like she might have gone to jail, and look, they've unexpected money, grief, a rich girl, meeting, official person, expectation. like to go and have a look at what history is around to see whether we can match the story up. Because this is so interesting, and how this has come out with the two timelines. So the King of Swords, it seems like, because we've got two timelines here. It's like, sorry, I got really emotional there, like, because it's like an unsolved story, and that's why the people are hanging around here. Okay, I want to clarify this King of Swords again with the Eight of Swords, because this is the jail, right? Like, who actually went to jail? Was it the actual woman? A good lord. So the man. That's what I thought. This is why it's like he's taken the rap for the Queen of Swords. Good lord. Good lord. Yeah, look. Which was a pleasant letter for her? Where's the pleasant letter here? What's the pleasant message? Good me. That somebody went to jail. The gift was he went to jail for her. Oh goodness. And that was the pleasant letter for her. It was like, so what about the Queen of Swords? What? The Queen of Swords in reverse. What was the outcome for the Queen of Swords in reverse? Died of consumption. His thoughts. What is his thoughts to do with the Queen of Swords in reverse? Oh, his thoughts was that she was a jealous person in a living room in this space. And his gift, though, was, because he occupation. He felt guilty. And a lot of money. So she got a lot of money. A lot of money. Murky thoughts, look. So it's like she got wealthy out of him going to jail for killing this other woman. What the fuck? Murky thoughts. Murky thoughts. We've got to find out this story. Like, look, judgment. They're under judgment now. The court. The court and marriage. Look. It's about this marriage. He went to prison for her. That's why he's in the Five of Cups. And that's why the Queen of Wands is still here. Because of the injustice with a rich lady. Rich girl in a house. So she was a hanger around because of this injustice. for this man because he was a good lord. He was a good man. Grief. Grief. How's the grief of big luck? Big luck for this. Big luck in grief. This legal matter. Legal matter. Journey. Journey. To a new beginning. Small time, journey. New beginning for a thief. What's going to happen to the thief? The thief? Wow. See how that came out. Look, false person and the thief. And then we've got honour in reverse. Dishonour. Dishonour in this new beginning. So they thought they got luck by getting the money from, and him, this good lord, going to prison for her jealousy for taking out the Queen of Wands. And then, you know, like, it's gone to court and everything about this marriage, and she's just like, yeah, become a rich lady, in grief. But the lucky thing was is that she got all the money, right, the gift, and went off on a journey to have a new beginning, and finished up in another legal matter, being stolen from and put in dishonour from a false person. That's what happens, right? What goes around comes around. You do the wrong thing. She allowed this man to go to jail for what she did. And that's what happens. Whew, wow. And the lady, the Queen of Wands, that was actually murdered in the first place, who felt bad for this King of Wands, this Emperor, taking the rap. And that's why she was hanging around. What happened to the man in the end, the King of Cups? What happened to the man? Jail. Oh, he died of consumption in jail. Prison. Or prison for a marriage. Sad news. In a house. The marriage was like a prison sentence. This is the rich man. Grief, in grief. In loveless marriage. Yeah. Consumption. Good lady. Who's the good lady? She came out before. Good lady died. A long road. False person. Journey again, come out. A long road, the journey, the false person. Got me like a puppet on a string. Got me doing things I can't explain. I will go anywhere. Yeah, like yeah. I will follow anywhere you go. I can't remember the rest of the words. So yeah, he stayed in the loveless marriage, but it was a prison, and it was sad. But she had him on strings. So he either went to actual jail or she had him manipulated in some way. He must have gone to jail for her. Somebody must have gone to jail for her. Jail came out that many times, but jail can also mean like just trapped in a situation, trapped in this building. Okay, was our main male trapped? His thoughts, yeah, trapped in his thoughts. Sick, lost his mind. On a new beginning. Child. Oh wow. Child. Small child. Small child. Pleasant letter. In the living room. We had a child. It's a small child. Oh shit. What? Living room. Small child living room. Death. He had a child and the child died in the living room. A pleasant letter though, it's pleasant. Keeps coming out. Pleasant letter. The thief. Dishonoured. Living room. Sad news. A long road. Rich man. Murky thoughts. Legal matter. At a house. Just clarifying all this, okay? Pleasant letter again. Pleasant letter. The change. This is coming into the now, right? Hope. Big luck. New beginning. And moving on. Official person. Good Lord. Main female. Funeral. It's ended. They're moving on. Wow. Wow, this has been one hell of a read, and it's nearly an hour and a half. So let's just get a message from our angels here. Holy angels, holy ancestors, what can you tell us here in this situation? Ahia. I cannot say it. Prepare yourself to win. You've got friends in high places, even if you don't know it. This is in the spirit world. Mahale, Mahale. Love and harmony. Love and harmony will be in abundance. Keep your options open. This is the now. One more. Hak Amar. Hak Amar. Bring your courage to the forefront. You've got it under control, even if you don't think so. We're clearing energies here, collective. Past energies are letting go. Forgiveness is here. Wow. Forgiveness is here. Okay, let's just pull one more from our destiny, sacred destiny. Tell us about our sacred destiny. What's our sacred destiny here, Spirit? We know what that is, right? Abundance. Moving forward. Let's just read. We've got adventure. Let's just read from the book to finish this. How do I get this? I don't normally read from the book, but we're going to. Hang on. Sorry, bear with me. All these instructions, I don't. Maybe I should read it. Here we go. Wildflower Wonderland. And you know what? The wildflowers are just about to, they're starting to actually open now. Wildflowers are not intentionally planted. They are untamed, natural and free. Their fragrance calls bees and pollinate them so that the seeds are created to continue the cycle of life. So this is about the continuation of the cycle of life and letting go of past energies so that it can be reborn. These kinds of natural flowers don't try to be profuse and beautiful. They just are, without struggling or worry. They are abundant without effort. Prosperity is your birthright, and the grand profusion of a field of untamed flowers reminds you that a windfall is coming. It's simply a matter of aligning your vibration and frequency with that which you desire to manifest. So, all jealousies and resentments and things like that, we let that go, because that just keeps us imprisoned in our minds, right? That is what we learn from our story today, with our energies, which we actually released from this building. And I I felt it like in my body, right? Even the actual stabbing that took place in the beginning of the story. The sacred landscape wants you to know everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. 133 on the clock there. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving toward an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are limitless. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps. Give deeply and fully. Don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. So I think that's just fantastic, right? Like, this is what we're actually releasing is the wildflower energies. Okay, wildflowers, let's get on with the rest of our day, and know that giving is receiving, and letting go of past is, letting go of the death of the past. Letting go of the past will bring a new beginning. And because even in the cards there, it kept coming with that new beginning with the small child. So letting go of all that old past, and like I was talking about with the like the old suitcases and stuff being stuck at the back door, letting that energy flow, and when that door opened itself and released, it was like right on point. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have a lovely day. Check out my my shop. I'm actually waiting for some, so this is one of the t-shirts that I've got in my shop. So this is the Curse Breaker t-shirt. I'm waiting for more to come, so then I can wear them and show you, right? And then you go to my shop and check them out. That really helps if you buy my product. I've only just managed to get it sorted and made some orders. So and thank you to those who actually gave me a super thanks. That's really, I'm really grateful for that. That meant a lot to me. I just got 1:33:33 on the clock here. I really appreciate any donations and likes, shares and subscribes, and just that you're watching, so that really helps me to get messages out to more people. The more acknowledgements I get on just by hitting the like button even, so thank you very much for those that do help out with a donation. I'll give you a special thank you, and I'll see you again in the next read. Bye bye.